Blessed day, my people. So in this video, I have 3 topics I want to talk about. A woman shoots her spouse after a big argument developed. 2 brothers die from a bike crash in St. Thomas, and Trinidad and Tobago confirms its first COVID-19 death. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the woman who shot her spouse. So the article says, woman shoots spouse during argument at Kingston apartment. The police have charged a 27-year-old woman for wounding with intent and illegal possession of a firearm following an incident at premises in Oakland apartment complex in Kingston. A release from the corporate communication unit, the police information arm, said the woman identified as Vivian Martin allegedly shot her spouse during a dispute on Wednesday, March the 4th. Martin and her spouse had a heated argument, and she reportedly used a licensed 6 or 9mm to shoot him in the leg, the police release said. A report was made and she was arrested and charged. Police said a court date for the woman is being finalized. So yes, people, the only good thing is that she shoot him in him leg, you understand? Because I feel like say if that woman did want to really take him life, she would have take him life. Trust me upon that. And I mean, the gun obviously is a licensed firearm, but because she used it to something illegal or something wrong, then it becomes illegal. So maybe a fair gun and it licensed and everything's in, but because she pop it off and bust it on him, then it becomes an illegal weapon. You see what I say, people? I'm in a really business if she's a woman or if it's a man committed the act, the same rules apply to you. If you do something like that, then you have to just pay the penalty, you see me? That's why I say, yes, when people in an argument, you have to know when to walk away, because you have some people can't control them temper, and it seems like that are the case, because, boy, the man must say something where really trigger a nerve for she pop off and bust it in him leg, you understand? And them say it up now Oaklands, and I think that are somewhere near Queens, somewhere up a Constant Spring side, you see my people? But leave in the comments and let me know when you think about this. I'm going to move right on to the next topic. Brothers die from bike crash in St. Thomas. 2 brothers died as a result of injuries they sustained when a motorcycle on which they were traveling collided with a motor car along the Golden Grove to Hardley Main Road in St. Thomas on Tuesday. The deceased are 30-year-old bus driver Adrian Williams and 29-year-old security guard Orlando Williams, alias Lando, both of Wheelersfield in the parish. Reports are that sometime after 8 p.m., Adrian was riding the motorcycle towards Golden Grove with his brother as a pillion passenger, and reaching a section of the roadway, the driver lost control of the motorcycle, which collided with a Toyota RAV4 SUV that was traveling in the opposite direction. The Williams brothers, who received multiple injuries, died at the scene, while the driver of the SUV was assisted to the hospital where he was treated. The St. Thomas police are probing the incident. Meanwhile, persons reacted to the news of the death of the brothers on social media site Facebook. Yo, me can't believe this. Jano star, instant headache Adrian Williams. We are up on bike, youth. Jano, rest in peace, a social media user posted. Bike make me raise a 7-year-old on my own. Jano, rest in peace and condolences to the family, wrote another Facebook user. So yes, people, it's a very sad and unfortunate situation. And honestly, I always say this. Me, personally, will never ride a bike because bike not done make yet. I'm not say that for offend people who love bike. I have some people who love bike and them can ride it good, but it's just not for me. And I not say you can't crash and things can happen to you when you're in a car, but all of the time I see the man them a ride bike and them not even wear them helmet, not even little helmet you want to wear. You understand? Man have the helmet just as fashion basically. You understand, people? So you need to protect your head, because guess what? Your head can't take a heavy lick, because once your head get a good lick, I eat that for you. You understand? You end up, if you don't lose your life, you end up turning a vegetable because of the damage or your brain probably sustain. But I just want to send condolences to them family. And boy, it's just a very sad time right now for all of this happen. You know what I say, people? And remember, I collide into a vehicle, and not even like say the vehicle had overtake them and bounce them off. When you collide in a something, just imagine that impact. But people, leave in the comments and let me know when you think about this. I'm going to move right on to the final topic. Trinidad and Tobago confirms its first COVID-19 death. Trinidad and Tobago has recorded its first death related to the new coronavirus COVID-19. This was confirmed via a statement issued by the Minister of Health, Terrence Dyersling on Wednesday night. It is with great sadness that I announce that a patient from Trinidad and Tobago who tested positive for COVID-19 unfortunately died today, Wednesday the 25th March 2020. I offer my sincere condolences to the family and loved ones of the patient, he said. According to the release, the patient was an elderly male with a pre-existing medical condition. Minister Dyersling further explained that this announcement was delayed in order to protect the victim's family. In defense to the feelings of the family, the Minister of Health delayed the public release of this information so that the family would have ample time to receive and process this information. While this is a sad moment for all of us, we can only imagine how difficult this must be for the family. I urge everyone to take a humanistic approach and respect patient confidentiality and the family's right to privacy at this time. Please allow them to mourn in peace, he said. Furthermore, he took the opportunity to remind the public to remain calm and diligently adhere to all the public health recommendations of the Ministry of Health relating to persons' hygiene, social distancing, sanitization of frequently touched surfaces, quarantine measures and other advisories. I assure you all that together we do have the power to overcome this health challenge, he added. So yes, people, very sad thing. You don't know, say Trinidad and Tobago are one of our neighbors them, you understand, Caribbean country. So condolences to that person's family. And just like how I want Jamaica to overcome the COVID-19, as some want all of the Caribbean. A matter of fact, the whole world want to overcome it, because guess what, people? Things will never be normal until the whole world overcome it. And since me I talk about the COVID-19, yesterday I put out a video and a lot of persons misunderstood what I was saying. I was never saying that kids can't get COVID-19, and I was never saying that pregnant women can't get it. And maybe I should have just play the video so I would understand exactly what I say with the whole pregnancy woman situation. So listen what this doctor here have to say, and maybe we will get a better understanding. So listen this.
In the last few weeks, I have been working almost round the clock. I'm an obstetrician, so I'm used to sleeping at odd hours and going a long time without sleep. And so when there's a new epidemic or pandemic like there is with COVID-19, I rely on that, and it's been a really crazy time for all of us. Right now we've heard that pregnant women may not be affected, but that's based on very, very, very few numbers. We don't know if there's a higher risk for preterm birth or stillbirth, or what happens to children that were exposed to the virus in utero, and what happens to them when they grow up. I'd like to research these things so we can better understand how to protect pregnant women and their children. My lab will be analyzing the early immune responses and the late immune responses in pregnant women who have become infected with the virus that causes COVID-19. We're interested in understanding what is different about the infection in pregnant women, how this infection can impact growth of the fetus, placental biology, and whether it can cause an increased risk for problems in pregnancy like preterm birth and stillbirth. I think that patients should be asking their doctors how they can enroll in telemedicine programs. The University of Washington is unique in that we have had an established tele-OB health program for a while with an infrastructure. We are rapidly enrolling all of our physicians into this program so that we can better serve our patients.
So basically, them can understand how it don't affect pregnant woman to a certain extent, you see me? And me even see another article come up. Me go read the article there as well. And then me go show you something where them say about children and the elderly people. Because I want kind of clear the ear so everybody can get a better understanding of this. So the article go on to say, to date, only a few pregnant women with COVID-19 have given birth. However, the CDC can report that no babies born to women with the disease have tested positive for the virus. There have been instances of women with COVID-19 delivering prematurely, but scientists cannot say for sure that these early births were due to COVID-19. In a CDC clinician outreach and communication activity, researchers reviewed data gathered from 34 pregnant women who had COVID-19. These women had a median age of 30 and had tested positive for COVID-19 in their second or third trimesters. The researchers had no data on women who got the disease earlier in their pregnancy. Most of these women reported mild to severe symptoms, and caregivers said they were not seeing an increased risk for severe illness and morbidity among them. Alright, so people, that's something I did try explain. So them run some tests on some pregnant women and the babies them come out alright and so forth. You know what I say? But now I'm going to read a part where them talk about elderly versus young children, or those people who have underlying illness. And this is not the full article I'm going to read, because if I did for that, I would have here the whole day. So anyway, it says, but why do some people with COVID-19 get incredibly sick while others escape with mild or non-existent symptoms? Age is a factor. Elderly people are at risk of more severe infections, possibly because their immune system can't mount an effective initial defense, while children are less affected because their immune system is less likely to progress to a cytokine storm. But other factors, a person's genes, the vagaries of their immune system, the amount of virus they are exposed to, the other microbes in their bodies might play a role too. You understand? And basically, that's what I was trying to explain yesterday. Say the elderly have to be more careful, and even Andrew Olney said that, Zine. I see some people that get triggered. Well, not a lot of persons, but the ones them we are going, them a talk about say we enough say the elderly must be careful. So we must say, alright, the elderly must go out there, go do what them normally do, go walk up and down and them thing there. I mean, even see an article come out that say Andrew Olney say, yo, the people them who are 75 years and older, they must stay put. And persons who are 65 years and younger, they must work from home or something like so. But, people have to try to protect the elderly. I mean, some people don't want to face the music. They want to act like we're not tell the people them the right thing. You understand? And that's how the information what me basically I put out. And the next thing we must say is like Jamaica is going to go under lockdown. I'm not really too sure about it yet, but I know say it's going to go under lockdown. And when I say lockdown, I mean nowhere now go open. And I believe it's 2 weeks, but I not too want to talk about it yet, because the Prime Minister is supposed to come and address all of that. And when him do, I will go into the update. But I just telling us if you prepare yourself, buy up or not for buy up and all of them thing there. And people, I'm telling you this, man, I respect everybody who watch my video. And you don't know, say sometimes I see some like negative comments. I don't really make it get to me, because I'm there for the people them actually want to know what go on in a Jamaica. You understand, people? So big up on yourself and just stay safe out there, because COVID-19 now play. We even see Satan rip up in New York, you understand? And me hear say how much police have test positive for COVID-19. So I don't know, people, you don't know, say nobody not really safe from it. Whether you're a doctor, lawyer, whether you're rich, whether you're the Prime Minister, President, we all just have to take the same proper precautions, you understand? But stay safe out there and just do what you have to do. And bless upon yourself until I drop the next video. I'm out.